I just opened a stranger's shopping cart and I could see their name, address, and what products they were about to buy. So this is pretty crazy vulnerability and it is of category broken authorization. So in this video, we're looking at how hackers exploit this vulnerability where they can actually see anyone's cart products. So this is actually pretty serious and we are going to look at how they exploit this vulnerability in a testing environment. This video is for educational purpose because the motive is to teach security researcher and bug bounty hunters on how they can find this kind of vulnerabilities and secure companies ethically. And that's why we are using OS Juice Shop, which is an intended vulnerable application used for testing purposes only. Okay, so as you can see, this is running over here and I have it open in my browser. So this is the application, basically an e-commerce application where you can buy products, check out products, similar to any application where you buy things, either clothes, groceries, whatever. In this case, it's basically juice and stuff. As you can see, different types of juices here like apple juice. And we have an option add to basket. Okay, so currently my basket is empty and you can see total price 0. There's nothing to check out because it's empty. So let's go back. And let's add something in the basket. But before we add something in the basket, we are going to analyze how the request actually look like in the inspect. So let's open the developer tools. Let's go to networks. Let's click on add to basket. And then we will analyze the request over here. So it's currently set to all, but we are only interested in XHR. We don't want to see requests like HTML, CSS because they're not really interesting to us. But endpoints such as these and these are more interesting to us. And this one is the most interesting to us. So let's open this up. And as you can see, it says /API/basket items. It means this is a request that is responsible for adding a product to the cart. So when you click on add to basket, this post request goes in the backend. And let's see what parameters we have in the request. We have basket ID, product ID, and quantity. Now this is very similar to what happened in a real application. You always get a basket ID. These basket ID could be more complex, like UUIDs. In this case, it's just a simple number for testing, but in real life, it could be more complex. But even if it's more complex, you can simply create 2 accounts to test this exact thing I'm testing here. Okay, so currently the quantity is 1. Obviously, you can increase the quantity if you want to. And we also have the product ID. Cool. So let's look at the response. We have JSON data, it's returning, and status success, ID 10, product ID and stuff, and we have also updated at and created at. It means when the product was added to the basket. Okay, now we have analyzed the normal flow of how this feature is working. Okay, so what we just did is basically analyzing how the feature is normally working. This is how hackers do. They first start checking, okay, how the things normally work, and then they go into exploitation. So we just analyzed that we have basket ID, product ID, and a normal ID as well. But what we are interested in is the basket ID because the backend, or you can say the server, is actually trying to identify which basket we are trying to add products to by using the basket ID. I mean, there are so many thousands of users and each user has a different basket ID, and that's how the server identifies, okay, this user is trying to add products to their cart, so let's assign them this basket ID. In this case, for my account, I have basket ID 6. Now, the logical question here would be, what if we simply change the basket ID to another user ID? Now, in this case, it's pretty easy. You can simply change it to 7 and see if you are able to add products to a different user's cart and see if you're getting some responses or not. And that's what we can try to do here. You can do actually multiple things here, and that's what we're gonna look at in a few seconds. But for testing this, I have to open my burp. I have actually found this type of bugs in real applications as well and have gotten bounty for it as well. If you're interested in watching live hacking videos, you can join my memberships. You can find the link in the description. I should be getting a request in my HTTP history, and yes, I am getting it. Okay, great. So let's go to my basket and let's see what request we get here. Okay, we have a get request here. Let's send this. Okay, not really interesting because there's nothing in the response. We don't want to look at request where there's nothing interesting in the response. Let's go back to the shop here and let's add something else to the basket as well. This product and okay, we have this request, get request over here. And we're getting some good response here. So let's send this request to repeater. And let me maximize this. Okay, so over here, I have my authorization bearer token. And I have some cookies. So basically, in normal case scenarios, the application should be checking the user's bearer token to identify the request and then only adding something to the card or basically fetching something for a user related to other person. In this case, it's a get request. It's fetching details related to card number 6. Let's see what details we have. ID, name, description about the product, when it was added. Okay, great. And we also have some coupon, right? Currently it's null, but if someone is able to see your coupon code, they can obviously steal it, right? So that's another concern. Now let's try to do something. Let's try to change the number to 7 and let's see if we get something. Okay, we are not getting much data over here. So let's change it to 8. It's a random guess, obviously. Let's change it to 9. Okay, so let's actually change the ID to 1 because I think probably the admin in this application has ID 1 basket. Okay, so yeah, that's true. So we have user ID 1 for admin and we have products, apple juice, orange juice, and egg fruit juice. Okay, we can see the products of another user's basket now. Why this is happening? Simply because the application is using this as an identifier, this number as an identifier to find the basket ID details and not this bearer token. If it was using this authorization bearer to identify the user's basket and who is making the request, then this application would be vulnerable to IDOR. Okay, this is really amazing. A really simple and easy find for beginner bug bounty hunters if you're looking for this one. But not just in this case, you can also try this in post request, like adding something to other person's cart or modifying something or deleting something to other person's cart. Now, I won't suggest you do it to random users. Always create 2 accounts, 2 test accounts for testing these type of vulnerabilities, especially when you are deleting something. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And yeah, don't forget to check out the links in the description if you're interested in live hacking videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.